We stood on the far bank of the river just as the moon was coming up over the ridge. Now, our destination tonight is the Mangalem Quarter. That's the old Ottoman quarter with those 1,000 windows staring at us. It was ruled by the Ottomans for nearly 500 years. It's something else when it's glowing like this, isn't it? We walked along the river path on the Gorica side after the sun went down. Now, we are here on the Gorica side, the old Christian quarter. It's a bit quieter than Mangalem across the way, but it's actually quite lively in its own way. We found out yesterday that this quarter has some of the best restaurants in Berat. It's a bit of a local secret, I think. The river is right here on our left, and you can just feel the history in these stones. It's peaceful, right? No big crowds, just us and few persons passing by. It's nice to have this much space to ourselves. We stood there looking at the two ways across. Now, this is the Gorica Bridge from the 1780s. Those 7 arches, they're something else at night, right? Then there's this pedestrian bridge. It's much more modern, obviously, so we have a choice between these two. It's interesting how they sit right next to each other. The contrast is quite something with all these lights, right? We stayed just past that bend where the road heads into the dark. It took us about 20 minutes to walk here. Honestly, we felt safe the whole way. We passed by a few of those terrace restaurants we'd noticed earlier in the day. Now, even this late, the restaurants on this side are still pretty busy. Everyone's out for a late dinner or just a coffee. You can hear the soft hum of voices and see people just enjoying the night. It's just nice to see these cities still so alive as we head towards Mangalem. We stood on the riverbank for a long time just taking it all in. We arrived at this spot just as the streetlights were beginning to settle. Now, look at the way those houses are stacked. Everyone calls it the City of 1,000 Windows, but local people tell me the name actually means one window above another. It makes sense, right? If you look closely, the windows are almost perfectly aligned. It's a bit like a puzzle. These houses were designed during the Ottoman period, so that every home got the same amount of light and a view of the river. They usually have stone on the bottom and wood on the top. Even though it's dark up there, the castle is still watching. It's been sitting up there since the 4th century, just watching over everything. It's not exactly silent tonight. You can hear the night owls like us behind us, and from across the water, the soft sound of cars over in Mangalem. It's peaceful though, isn't it? We'll soon be there to feel the real night vibe of Mangalem. For 47 years, this whole country was completely closed off from the rest of the world. The dictator, Enver Hoxha, was so paranoid about an invasion that he built over 170,000 bunkers across the landscape. He even broke ties with the Soviets and China because he felt they weren't strict enough. Honestly, it was one of the most isolated places on Earth. Now, it's quite a shift. Albania joined NATO back in 2009 and is currently working through the final steps for EU membership. It's a huge leap from the old days of breadlines and isolation. You can feel that progress just by looking at the modern design of this bridge. We're seeing a country that's finally looking forward. We stood on this bridge for a moment. It really reminded me of the chain bridge in Budapest. Of course, that one is much larger and carries cars, but the structure here has that same feel. Now, it's just a nice, steady walk across the river. If you're enjoying this walk, please like the video and share it with someone who'd enjoy it too. Thank you.
Even the cars provide ambience.
Yeah.
That building with the murals was built in the 1820s. It's the Bachelor's Mosque. Quite a sight, right? Before 1991, private car ownership was actually illegal here. It's hard to wrap your head around, but there were only about 3,000 cars in the entire country. Back then, almost no roads were paved outside the capital. Now, look at all this, right at the foot of those ancient windows. There are over 700,000 vehicles on the roads today. It's a bit noisy, but it's just the sound of a country on the move, isn't it? We stood for a moment, just looking across at Gorica. It's always been the quieter side, almost like a mirror to Mangalem, but with a completely different soul. Historically, this was the Christian quarter. You can see how the houses are built right into the rock, with those thick stone walls at the bottom. Now, look right there. That's Tradita. You have to climb the maze of stone steps to get up there. It's tough, but so authentic. We took the old bridge to get back to the Gorica side. It was originally built in 1780, although they rebuilt it in stone in the 1920s. Now, just look at the arches. There are 7 of them, beautifully lit tonight. It's about 129 meters long. There's a legend that they actually buried a girl in the foundations to make it last forever. Dark, right? But here it is, still standing. Everything you're seeing is the real world, authentic footage and definitely not AI generated. If you like this unique way of telling a story, please do hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the small channel to grow, and sharing this video helps others find these videos too. We finished our walk through Berat tonight. Our next video, well, it's going to be on the little-known Bogove waterfall. It's such a stark contrast to the stone city here, with all that rich greenery. Well, see you in the next video.